Are you looking to come to Canada to do some flight training? Well, which would be the best flight school for you? Let's talk about this. Hello my friends, welcome to Late Departure. I am Adam, and of course this is my continuing journey to hopefully becoming a commercial airline pilot. And as a lot of you know, when I first started out, I wanted to find the best flight school for myself, and unfortunately there were no resources at all. I could only find a few Google reviews here and there and some really poor reviews on AV Canada and some other websites. I really wanted to find a good school, but it was really hard to find any information on them. So I ended up going out and interviewing students, and I thought, you know, it would be nice if I at least went and found some information. And if I found something, why not share it with other people? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure there are lots of other people who are looking for information on flight schools. Well, it turns out there are a lot of people looking for this information, both locally and, even more surprisingly, people abroad, so international students. And well, up until recently, I was teaching international students at my university. I teach languages and things like that. And so I totally understand what it's like to go to another country and not be able to get information on things like schools and things like that. Because I myself also spent over 10 years of my life studying in Korea and Japan and going to all these different countries and studying at universities and institutions and things like that. But now what's happening is a lot of international students have been messaging me on Discord and sending me emails saying, can you give me information on the best school in Vancouver? And it's not such an easy answer. There is no such thing as a best school for every single person. It really highly depends on, you know, are you going to be flying full-time or part-time? Do you have family maybe in a certain location, which means it would be easy for you to commute to a place? Or are you looking for accommodations in a certain area? How long will it take you to commute to different places? And so there are a whole bunch of options and a whole bunch of different factors. And to be totally honest with you, I do not have the full answer for anyone right now. However, because of a few international students, we've actually created a really great Discord group. So if you go into my video description and you go to the Aviation Study Group Discord, we've actually created a channel specifically to discuss flight schools and what flight schools are like and what you can expect at different flight schools, what the prices are. And we're having all these conversations, comparing all the different schools. And you know, even after further research by both myself and a lot of the international students who are in that channel, we found that some schools that we thought were good maybe weren't as good, or some schools that we thought were okay were actually really good. And there are a whole bunch of different requirements too. So for example, I know that the Indian students, they have a specific list of multi-engine aircraft they need to train on to do their multi-engine rating, but not every flight school has that multi-engine aircraft. So for example, one of my favorites has been Harv's Air out in Winnipeg, but unfortunately Harv's Air doesn't have the aircraft required for the Indian students to do the multi-engine rating, for example. So what we're doing right now is we're actually combining a lot of our research, and we're creating some kind of spreadsheets and guides and things like that for international students to use to find the best school for them. And again, this will vary depending on what country you're from, what your needs are, what your budget is, and all kinds of things. So what I would highly encourage you to do is go to the video description, check out the channel, join us in the conversation, ask some questions about the different flight schools and tell us what you're interested in. And as we have these discussions, we're going to continue creating these documents. And ideally, after maybe a few weeks here, we'll have some really great resources for international students that'll help you find exactly what school would be best for you based on all of your needs. Now, in addition to that, I have some more exciting news, and that is that I'm going to be doing some in-depth school tours. So I'm going to be going to some schools. I'm thinking about taking my 360-degree camera to do some virtual tours of the schools so that you can see what the facilities look like, what the planes look like inside. So you'll be able to actually look around inside the planes, look around inside the schools. And we'll also take a look at things like plane availabilities and things like that. And they won't be super long videos. I'm planning on doing just 5 to 10 minute videos on each school. But it looks like that will be a really valuable resource, I think, especially for the international students who can't be in Canada to check out these schools. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be doing it little by little, probably one school maybe every few weeks or every month or so, just because right now I am flying every day. I'm here at the airport today actually because as soon as my aircraft gets back, it'll probably park in that spot right there. I'm gonna go out and do my walk around and practice my soft field takeoffs and landings I'm very excited about. So that's everything that's going on right now. I look forward to seeing a lot of you in the Discord chat talking about those schools, and again, more people who come in and help us research these schools and generate data and make these valuable resources, the better these resources will be, and ultimately I think we'll have some really cool stuff that will really help international students find the best schools for them. So that's it for today. I hope you all are having an absolutely amazing and fantastic day. If you're out flying, I hope you're having fun, flying your best, flying safe. I hope you stay safe and healthy. And as always, thank you for joining me here on my late departure. And remember, it's never too late. See you next time.